What's up, fans? Welcome back to the show. Guys, time for the prize. The madness is about to begin. Tomorrow is March Madness, the start of it. I hope you guys filled out a bracket. You know the prize did. I've been doing this for a really long time. My cousin puts on a great display every single time. He always runs a pool for ESPN, so got a lot of people usually doing these for the brackets for March Madness. So yep, I filled one out yesterday, so good luck to me. I got UConn winning the whole thing, just in case you guys cared. But I hope you guys filled one out. It's going to be exciting tomorrow. I'll be honest, this is the only time, really, and I've said this numerous times on the podcast, this is the only time I watch college basketball, because you never know what's going to happen. 16 seed can be a number one seed in the first round, and top 5 team can lose in the first round. You just never know. Or the Elite Eight, a big name can go down, or last second shot, as time expires, or a big dunk, or anything can happen during March Madness. This is the most exciting time, in my opinion, for college basketball. So the prize will definitely be watching. I'll watch a few games tomorrow, probably after boxing. I got a boxing class tomorrow at 7, so probably when I get home, probably watch a couple games, and then probably throughout the entire weekend I'll be watching college basketball for March Madness. So hopefully you guys, like I said, filled out a bracket, and good luck. It's going to be an exciting one. So yeah, as I said, tomorrow the first round starts. We got the first round tomorrow, and then Friday, and then the second round starts a couple days after that. And then we got the championship game this year, Monday, April 8th, in Glendale, Arizona. So who's going to win the championship? Let me know in the comment section. It's going to be a good one. So yeah, March Madness. Fill out your brackets if you haven't. If you did already, good luck, have fun. So we got March Madness there, and now we got to hop over to the NFL free agency tracker. So yeah, obviously free agency has been crazy ever since middle of March when it began. It's been unreal past couple weeks. So yeah, we got Aaron Donald retiring. That was probably the biggest news coming out of free agency. Yeah, he's done. He's calling it a career after 10 years. It's crazy that he's been in the league for 10 years. I mean, it flew by without question. So, yeah, congrats to him. Obviously, one of the best, if not the best, defensive lineman in NFL history. He proved it. I mean, he was a menace. Always had to get double teamed. He always found a way to make plays. So, yeah, congrats. Enjoy retirement, big dude. You deserve it. So, yeah, we had that going on. Aaron Donald retiring from the NFL. And then you got Justin Fields and Russell Wilson going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, it looks like Justin Fields is going to back up Russell Wilson, but who knows? Anything can happen. But, yeah, 2 quarterbacks for the Pittsburgh Steelers after getting rid of 2 quarterbacks. Mason Rudolph is with the Titans now, and then you got Kenny Pickett with the Eagles. So, very interesting moves by the Pittsburgh Steelers there. They signed Van Jefferson as well. He's been bounced around a minute. And then, yeah, the AFC South, you had the Houston Texans sign Joe Mixon. Got him from a trade with the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's say, we signed an offensive lineman from the Ravens just recently. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the Detroit Lions. There he is. Yeah, we re-signed Donovan Peoples-Jones to a 1-year deal. Yeah, offensive guard Kevin Zeitler. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, he's signing a 1-year deal. That was big. Offensive line, always need that. I mean, that was a big part of our success last year, in my opinion. We had the best offensive line in the NFL, and Jared Goff doesn't make those plays without that offensive line. So like I said earlier, or a couple of episodes ago, I was really happy that they re-signed Graham Glasgow. The Lions did, so that was huge. Yeah, 3-year, $20 million extension. That's big money for an offensive lineman. And then now we add Kevin Zeitler to a 1-year deal, offensive guard. Played for the Ravens. Big dude. I think he'll be an asset for sure. We'll see what happens. And then you got defensive lineman DJ Reader. We got him from Cincinnati. 2 years, up to $27.25 million with $9 million guaranteed. So, yeah, not a bad deal there. Hopefully he stays healthy and he can be a menace on that defensive line. Obviously, like I said before, we need an edge rusher in the draft. We definitely got to address that. we have an edge rusher to complement Aiden Hutchinson. We will have one of the best, if not the best, defensive line in the NFL going into next season. But yeah, signing DJ Reader, defensive lineman, and interior, that's always a big help too. You got John Kaminsky there, you got Leo McNeil there as well. So yeah, we got some depth there. So that was a good signing from the Lions. And then we got Carlton Davis, trying to beef up our defensive back core. Obviously, our secondary wasn't the greatest last year. Obviously, giving up some big plays throughout the regular season, and then obviously during the playoffs, we gave up some big plays. But yeah, we got him from Tampa Bay, so that was good. And then we got another defensive back in Amik Robertson from the Las Vegas Raiders. So that was a big signing as well. So yeah, lots of options for the Lions. They don't get to pick till later. I think they got the 29th pick so far as of now. But yeah, I believe, and I've been saying this throughout the entire, in previous episodes, I've been saying this. We need to get an edge rusher or a defensive back, a really good defensive back or a really good edge rusher if they're available. We do that, we'll be all right for next season. And then, on the offensive side, like I said, our offensive linemen looking great. We got the quarterback, our running back core. You got David Montgomery and you got Jahmyr Gibbs. Lit it up last year, absolutely phenomenal. It was fun watching those two play. So we don't have to really address the running back position. Wide receivers, you got Amon-Ra St. Brown. We just re-signed Donovan Peoples-Jones. Hopefully he's an asset this upcoming season. Sam Laporta, he was the best rookie tight end last year. Heck, he was the best tight end last year. That guy absolutely killed it. So offense, we're looking pretty good. I think what the Lions need to do at the draft is to get an edge rusher or a defensive back. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, that was a big signing offensive lineman, or offensive guard rather, Kevin Seitler. Used to play for the Ravens, now he's with us. So beefing up that offensive line a little bit for the Detroit Lions. And then yeah, obviously Josh Jacobs, I mentioned that in the last episode. Sam Darnold, Aaron Jones with the Vikings, Josh Jacobs with the Packers. Kirk Cousins signed a big deal with the Falcons. $180 million contract, $50 million signing bonus, and then he receives $100 million guaranteed. So guy's just making money, and he's only won one playoff game. So I don't know if he deserves it, but we'll see. He'll have to play his ass off this upcoming season to deserve that kind of money. But yeah, that guy's always gotten paid ever since his days with the Washington Commanders. And then obviously when he went to the Vikings, he got paid big money, and now he's with the Falcons. One playoff game, or one playoff win rather, and getting paid all that money. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what he can do. And then the Saints signed Chase Young to a one-year deal, $13 million guaranteed. Heard that a couple days ago. And then obviously Baker Mayfield, you heard about that a couple weeks ago, 3-year, $100 million deal, $30 million guaranteed year one. Obviously he can make more, and then he receives $10 million fully guaranteed in year two. So he's making some good money. But yeah, it's a quarterback market. Quarterbacks are always going to get paid no matter what. So then you got to hop over to the Arizona Cardinals. Desmond Ridder, he used to play for the Falcons, and now he's with the Cardinals. They got a trade for him, and then Rondale Moore going to the Falcons as well. So maybe that'd be a big target for Kirk Cousins this upcoming season. But we'll just have to see. And then Sean Murphy-Bunting signing with the Cardinals. He used to play for the Buccaneers when they won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. He's actually from around the Macomb area. He played football at Chippewa Valley, so right around here. So that was nice to see someone close around the Macomb, Macomb Township, Michigan area to win a Super Bowl. I think that's pretty neat. But he signed a 3-year deal, $25.5 million with the Arizona Cardinals. So glad to see him still in the league. And then the Rams signed Jimmy Garoppolo. Obviously, Raiders were done with him, so the Rams picked him up. And then 49ers signed a couple quarterbacks: Brandon Allen, Joshua Dobbs. Used to play for the Vikings, now he's with the 49ers. So, and then Sam Howell with the Seattle Seahawks. He was a first-round draft pick, I do believe, from the Washington Commanders not too long ago. So that's crazy that he's with Seattle now. But yeah, free agency's been crazy. The Lions, they've been doing a decent job. Obviously they're not signing big names, and everyone wants to sign that big name, but we're addressing key players at key positions that we need. So, like I said, in the draft, we need to get an edge rusher or a defensive back, because we need someone to complement Aiden Hutchinson to create pressure towards the quarterback, so then we can make plays at the defensive line. And then obviously our secondary needs to beef up so we don't give up those big plays like we were doing this past season. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll hear some more news. Obviously, the biggest news out of free agency last week was that defensive lineman Aaron Donald is retiring after 10 seasons, all with the Rams. He had a hell of a career. So congrats, enjoy retirement, big man. You deserve it. So that's the NFL for you. So with that, we got to hop over to the NHL, some hockey. Playoffs right around the corner, and I said this numerous times. I'm a football guy. I've always loved football. It's just a great sport. It's the first sport I really started playing and fell in love with. But hockey has it down pat when it comes to the playoffs. The Stanley Cup playoffs are the most exciting kinds of playoffs out of the four major sports. Football, basketball, baseball, and hockey. The NHL has got it down pat. I mean, it's just so exciting. You just never know. The wild card team can beat the number one seed. And it's back and forth action. Those guys are on skates. They're going from one end of the ice to the other. They're just going absolutely nuts. It's fun. It's exciting. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah, the Stanley Cup playoffs are definitely the best kind of playoffs out of all the four major sports in America. So yeah, the Detroit Red Wings back on their winning ways. They won in overtime last night against the Columbus Blue Jackets. It looked a little scary there towards the end, but they scored. Lucas Raymond was a star. He had a couple goals. He had the go-ahead goal to send it to overtime. And then obviously Patrick Kane, Showtime, as everyone likes to call him, got the game winner once again. He got that game winner a while back in Chicago. His return to Chicago, that was absolutely amazing to see that. But that was in a shootout. It was still awesome to see that. But then he gets another overtime goal to get the victory last night against the Columbus Blue Jackets. A much-needed 2 points, by the way, because the Detroit Red Wings, I think they got the second spot right now. We got Tampa Bay above us for the wild card spot, so we got to keep winning. We had a bad stretch there, 7-game losing streak. That is absolutely garbage. You can't do that, especially when you're Detroit Red Wings. We have so much history here. Hockey Town, we're called Hockey Town for a reason, right? Well, those past 7 games, a couple weeks ago, we were playing like absolute shit. So we need to definitely pick up the pace a little bit. Like I said, last night was a great win, but now tomorrow night we got the New York Islanders. They're a decent team. We're playing them at home, 7 o'clock. Watch it. Bally Sports Detroit. But yeah, let's go Red Wings, get that victory. We got to start winning, get those points, boys. Like I said, we want to make it to the playoffs. Now's the time to start winning. You can't afford to lose any more games. So we got that going on. We got a couple games on tonight. You got Toronto at Washington. You got Arizona at Dallas, and then you got Minnesota at the Los Angeles Kings. Another good team this season. So 3 games on tonight. Place your bets, you hockey fanatics. And then obviously we got a bunch of games on tomorrow. Obviously one of them, as I mentioned, the New York Islanders coming to Detroit to take on the Red Wings, 7 p.m. That's going to be an interesting one. Let's go Red Wings. Got to win that, boys. No messing around tomorrow. So you got that. And then, as always on this podcast, we end it with UFC, mixed martial arts. So we got fight night this weekend. You got Amanda Ribas and Rose Namajunas. Thug Rose back in action, so that's good to see that. That'll be the main event for fight night this weekend. Starts at 10 p.m., the main card, so check that one out. And then we're only a few weeks away from UFC 300, so I can't believe it's 300 pay-per-views, 300 events that the UFC has put on. And man, this is star-studded. 12 current or former champions on this card. I mean, it's absolutely nuts. You got Alex Pereira defending the UFC light heavyweight championship against Jamal Hill, the former champion, had to give it up because he was hurt. You got the women's strawweight co-main event. You got Wiley Zane going up against Jan Shononan. I know I butchered that, but you got the strawweight championship going at it, and then you got the BMF title going at it. Two lightweights, two popular lightweights. You got Justin Gaethje going against Max Holloway. That's going to be the fight of the night, no question about it. These two push the pace. Their fights are always exciting. You never know what's going to happen. So that's going to be the fight of the night, in my opinion. So we got that fight. You got Charles Oliveira in action. You got Bo Nickel in action. He's really rise up through the ranks there. So, yeah, we got a big card there. I think Holly Holmes on this card as well. So, a lot of big names. Like I said, a lot of former and current champions. 12. And then I think Cody Garbrandt's on this card. He's going up against Davison Figueiredo. That's an interesting matchup. But, yeah, man, UFC 300. That's going to be an exciting one. Yeah, April 13th. That's the same day as Golden Gloves. So, probably won't be able to watch it. Maybe watch some fights. But, yeah, 10 p.m., UFC 300, Saturday, April 13th. Mark it. Save the date. It's going to be a good one. But I will have Golden Gloves that weekend as well. So that's going to be really exciting. You know, that's only a couple weeks away, guys. I'm actually pretty excited about this. You know, I got to try it out. Got to get out of my comfort zone and just try it out. You know, I'm a big fan of combat sports. You know, we'll see what happens. But I am very excited. You know, New Way Training Center, they've done a wonderful job with me, getting me ready for competition, get in the ring, and, you know, have fun and take care of business. So, yeah, we got that coming up in a couple weeks, and I'm excited. So with that, I'm done. That is it for Guys Time the Prize today in this Wednesday, March 20th edition of Guys Time the Prize. You guys already know the drill. It's going to be on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Check out Guys Time with the Prize. You already know it's going to be ready for access for you guys. Watch March Madness, fill out a bracket, watch some hockey, play some bets. Be on the lookout for any NFL news. Obviously, free agency has been wild so far. It will continue, knowing the NFL. And then UFC, boxing events, you know, any combat sports. We got Fight Night this weekend, and you got UFC 300 April 13th in a few weeks. And then that's the same day as Golden Gloves. I'm excited about the opportunity, guys. I really am. It's going to be different. It's going to be a hell of an experience, but I got a good support group with New Way Training Center. Shout out to those guys. Absolutely phenomenal. Couldn't ask for a better gym to be a part of. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with Golden Gloves. That'll be exciting. So with that, guys, the Prize is signing off. Enjoy the rest of the week. Kick ass. Finish. Enjoy this weekend. Stay safe out there. Play some bets. Watch some March Madness. And enjoy life. All right, the Prize is out. You guys take care. Have a great rest of your night.